The NRP has a limited time frame within which we will accelerate industrial capacity expansion and reforms. This, therefore, is a cry to all those who want to participate that this is the point at which we come on board, because a moving train, when it is really cruising, you cannot ride on it. To complement the NRP, therefore, we have to resolve to develop our national quality infrastructure. Quality infrastructure, as you all know, because this is your job, is a term that most Nigerians are not familiar with, except to experts on the topic, such as you. Producers and consumers make daily use of these components without always being aware of it. This is because the workings of these components are usually invisible. Bolts fit nuts. Mobile phones connect, and substance in drugs are correctly dosed. This trust assumes a high degree of general regulatory conditions and technical possibilities. The quality infrastructure is based on a number of components. These are closely related and form a network whose logical links are based on a technical hierarchy. The Nigerian national network is geared toward international requirements. We know that only if these requirements are met is international commodity trading and exchange of services possible. Development of national quality program and quality infrastructure is to enable Nigeria to utilize the advantages of globalization and to avoid its disadvantages. In most cases, as said by the President, exports might be ready to go out, but if they do not meet standards, they therefore, even when they reach their destination, not be sustained or acceptable to some point. We've had recent experiences, especially with primary produce, that will be sent out of this country. Capacities for the implementation of existing international trade regulations are being increased to achieve the best possible benefit for our national economy and for sustainable development. In Nigeria, we do appreciate the fact that QI is essential to companies, competitiveness, and creates a vital basis for production based on a division of labor and facilitates the international trade in goods and can lend a considerable boost. It can lend a considerable boost to the private sector because a quality infrastructure is essential for breaking down technical barriers to trade. It is key to our integration into the international trade system. Of recent, we had cause to have a meeting of Nigerian ambassadors in Asia. That was October last year. The essence of that was to drum up markets for our products, different from petroleum, which we believe is going down the reach. And everybody believes, and to some degree in meeting, we embrace the idea of zero oil economy. But somehow our commitment to other products, we found that even if we were ready to export them, except they were tested and they can withstand competition outside our borders, much as our products are on demand, they cannot be purchased. Therefore, we commission our embassies across the globe to look at possibilities where we can gain entry via our exports, but at the same time, based on what standards. That study is currently going on. Nigeria has embraced it for the establishment of institutions and the shaping of the domestic enabling environment, good governance, and also the achievement of political objectives in the fields of environment, health, and consumer protection. Our integrated approach takes into consideration the political, which is micro level, and the level of individual business, which is micro level. At macro level, the necessary political support is assured and will continue even after assistance measures from our partners have come to an end. At macro level, the aim is to make the institution more service-oriented. I must say, I'm still looking for the money to pay Mr. Odumodu and his team to assess our own ministry to make sure that charity begins at home. Because in everything that we do, and we preach standards, there is this need also for government agencies to be assessed to make sure that they are performing at optimal level, minimum cost, in the best interest of the service and the people we serve. This integrated approach, thank you. This integrated approach we have adopted is what has led to UNIDO utilizing the funds from the EU to assist Nigeria develop a Nigerian national quality policy with the following key objectives. One, to strengthen the national metrology system, and in particular, raise the profile of metrology as an income component in the country's overall activities. Two, establish the appropriate framework of the development and publication of national standards. Clearly define the role of the National Standard Organization at the pinnacle of all standardization work and to involve stakeholders in the process. Three, to expand the use of accreditation into all of the national regulatory environment. Four, to provide a framework for the establishment of conformity assessment service providers in both public and private domain that are, in addition, technically competent. Five, to give clear mandates and elaborate the proper division of work regarding the administration of technical regulation and SFP measures, and to provide a national quality promotion strategy that builds on the national quality infrastructure and assists the country's enterprise in becoming globally competitive. In fashioning out this policy, the committee considered the rationale of a national quality policy with respect to Nigerian realities, such as the desire of the government to efficiently and effectively manage their regulatory responsibilities in order to achieve two of its primary mandates, namely the protection of society and the environment. The need of those that are being regulated to deal with a transparent and reliable state regulatory system without having to battle with the bureaucratic vagaries on a day-to-day basis. Three, the need of government to give industry a supportive standards, metrology, accreditation, and conformity assessment services that is accepted globally. And finally, the need of industry to have access to conformity assessment services that are affordable and accepted globally so that their products can be marketed under the motto tested once, certified once, and accepted everywhere. We do know, and we congratulate the Organization of Nigeria for having a working laboratory that's been commissioned in Lagos and another one that's in the offering in Enugu, if I'm not mistaken.